Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and today is probably our yearly Death Battle reactions, because today we have Bowser versus Eggman, and this has been on my most wanted list for quite a while now. It was in my top 10 for the same time as Gutson versus Dimitri. So yeah, oh my god, it's premiering. Let me close out the chat here. There we go. Here we go.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman, the king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh my god, my heart is pounding already.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful land of kindness.
So no Mario Kart or Smash Bros.
Ah, boring. Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa himself, better known as Bowser. The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world.
I have my cat Loki with me.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters.
Bowser Jr. Kamek Koopaling's his dead brother.
Bowser wanted a different world.
34 years old. Is he actually 34? I mean, like, him and Mario are the same age, I think. Shouldn't he be more like 28?
Putting their princess in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bod. Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers. However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent. Look at him! Dude's built like a brick.
And DJ's editing went crazy apparently, and already with the previews they were crazy.
Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade. And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself, spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the
duplication, elemental, vacation, time travel, transmutation.
What else has he got?
He's got all his forms.
Dabbling in dark magic. Hell yeah. Wizard Turtle. The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic. But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no! I stole those coins fair and square! Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships,
According to Miyamoto, Paper Mario is canon, frequently referenced and vice versa. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart. Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber. They're the most wicked band of misfits this side
the
of
Koopa Troop.
The Koopa Troop, an army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom world and beyond. Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry. Some with wings, some in shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red shirts. First in,
the Goomba Koopa DDX. Generals. My goat King Boo.
Land, sea, or sky. We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, Shy Guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more. It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires, or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again. Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army,
more like a family.
Like a family unit. Whoa, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings? They're adopted. What's the difference? Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic. Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain of the Koopa Troop. Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class. And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. Really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bullies talking smack. Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT. Considering how...
Oh, yeah, oh, the Ice Flower freezes suns. Yeah, that's a Brothership spoiler.
A constellation of stars. This isn't even close to Bowser's full strength. So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary. Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters. Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one.
John Cena.
We're not even in the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality. Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh God, does anyone know how to BLJ? He also
BLJ joke. Oh my God, that's perfect.
Which can mold reality like Play-Doh. And the Dreamstone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence. But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars. Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferry Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed. Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him! And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Oh boy.
Thanks, Space God, that Rosalina showed up to save the day. Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova. Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh wait, he did, and he beat the hell out of him. With all this power, it's no wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him. Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now? Yes, but also when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So, he's a fatty through and through who will teleport
My
through
king.
space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king.
Oh boy.
This battle is sponsored by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the
And now
best
it's time
place to
for
get real
Eggman.
money sports
Unfortunately, we
action.
can't really skip
And
over.
its daily fantasy sports is super easy to get into.
We can't go over the ads. It's a live premiere.
Somebody who knows way more than you do. All you gotta do is pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you're up for a shot to win big. As someone who spends literally all of his time
Hold on. Actually, I'll be right back. Just a quick moment.
I appreciate a system that takes a lot of the guesswork out and lets you actually win through skill. Yeah, like how they've got an actual injury insurance policy. As in, injuries don't ruin your lineup. It's crazy this isn't more common. It's already saved my butt for sure.
And withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. I can get my money in as little as 15 minutes.
Download the app today and use code DEATH to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup.
That's code DEATH to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup.
Prize Picks, run your game.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of
Here we go.
endless
All right.
possibilities
I just came
where
back just in
people are
time.
free as the wind.
Isn't it disgusting? Now imagine a better world, one with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace. But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen. Not just any brilliant mind. He's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik, Dr. Eggman. As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology.
They're bringing in some
His
Shadow
beloved granddaughter,
Generation
Maria,
spoilers.
was killed wield by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun.
They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, little Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo! Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention he deserved. No, you mean crave. Desperately crave. Tomato, tomato. You just said it the same way twice. He aimed to establish Eggman Land, a capital of science.
Sage.
This paradise would have worked.
This delicious banana. Agent Stone.
For years, Eggman's plans literally blew up in his face. And
Also
he's a
cold
very
soup.
sore loser, but just like any good experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results. He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff. Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth. Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's the good thing. And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions in even the center of a black hole. I mean, it's kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool. Eggman built machines for a long
So Eggman's analysis seems to more focus on the beginning of his analysis seems to focus more on his like technology and his accomplishments and his big giant mechs rather than like his minions. Because like Eggman's minions aren't really family like, except for Sage and Metal, but like all of his minions aren't really like that, unlike Bowser's who are in a way.
Enter the Egg Dragoon. Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God, whiz!
Oh, there's the Time Eater.
Don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet. One problem: Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
I miss my wife, Tails.
I mean, he's a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not. But what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends? Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead. The Eggman.
Oh, we got some IDW reps in there.
Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterpillars, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh? The army has a wide variety of troops.
E-series, Metal series.
They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds. Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder. That's why he's made top-notch bots modeled after the Sonic cast. Like everyone's favorite Robo-Faker, Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, chaos control. He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic. Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception. Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction.
So Infinite is in the episode, okay.
Translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go up, King! And when used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Light Man form. Yep, apparently Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest. But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has.
Oh boy, it's complicated to manifest.
To make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog. Eggman built and built and built, and eventually he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience. Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans. And you can barely remember where you put your Doom Bug. I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much. Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter. So, like any good daddy, gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army. And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it. Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke. The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe. And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like tissue paper. In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times light speed. It's funny though. While Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated
Bowser has the speed advantage.
when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world. Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Or not.
Nah, Peggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks. So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
And that's the track name.
You gotta help me. What happened now? I'm addicted to Marvel Snap. You mean today's sponsor, the collectible?
I'm surprised that we had Marvel Snap as like our sponsor, and we haven't had a Marvel character yet. Well, I mean, we're only having 4 episodes for 2024, so this is the 3rd episode. So if the next time isn't a Marvel episode, it's pretty funny. It's like that's their way of making up no comic book stuff. I mean, then again, we did get Omni-Man. I always like these kinds of games because they always have like full renders of characters, and just so cool looking at their art. I mean, that's me with Faye, with Fire Emblem Heroes, because I just love the art from that game as well.
Oh yeah? Well, mine's got a big dinosaur. He's awesome. Watch the teeth. Download the Marvel Snap app, now available
Alright, the fight.
Store, Google Play,
and Steam. Or visit marvelsnap.com to learn more. Just click the link below the like button.
Oh boy.
Alright, the combatants are set.
They're dancing.
All possibilities. It's time for a death battle!
Oh, they're definitely gonna fight over, they're gonna... Oh.
This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke! I am Dr. Eggman.
They did the ripping off clothes things like they did in Mario Sonic 2018. His forward smash, let's go! Oh my god.
This toy's an invasion form. Let's see so stupid. That's a decoy, idiot. His powers without peer. It is the ultimate strength.
Oh no. My god. Oh my god, one shot in infinite. Elite Trio, let's go! Uh-oh. Brogy, let's go! Oh my god! Chance time, oh my god.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Metal. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you planned.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Uh-oh.
Showtime.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the Wonder Flower activating! Unless that's just a Kamek's thing. Oh no, Kamek!
How dare you keep your hands off my...
Oh shit.
Sage! The Death Egg! Max power!
No way! No way! No way! Wait!
Sage! Fire is again!
Oh my god!
So long, Doctor!
Let's go!
This war was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how
The KO punch! Oh my god, let's go!
Mario's comes across as more cartoony. But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in, this one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories. First up is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched
Oh my
any of Eggman's
god.
weapons, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot. The Death Egg Robot
That fake out was so good. I was like, oh wait, but I was like, oh my god, he could literally go from with dry Bowser. Oh my god.
that level of power. And Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger. So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point. Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times. Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot. Meaning the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the metal virus and spatial displacement trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most of Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers. But definitely not for intelligence. Come on, you have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot. Usually, just really, really clumsy. poor fella. Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains. Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards. As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own. The Phantom Ruby was super
And Sage didn't
dangerous,
die.
but specifically targets
Oh my god.
Sages. Unlike
Everybody got what they wanted.
which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater. Their most prized possessions was a tug recall. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both have multiple options that could win the day.
Oh my god, they have alternate scenarios too. The Star Rod was there too. Oh my god, this was peak.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa troop. But the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades. Teamwork and loyalty. Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart. Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself. Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic. Meanwhile, the Koopa troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points, giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use. Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted. Power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers. Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect. Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe. Eggman was no pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed. Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled. The winner is Bowser.
My glorious king!
Battle.
Alright, what's the finale for 2024? Huh? Oh my god, it's Among Guys. It's Among Guys.
Subscribe and join as a member.
Oh my god, that meme was right. That meme was right. Oh my god, it's gonna be Among Guys. With the from American Dad, they did like a voiceover over. It was like they say that next time it's gonna be an unpredictable, unexpected, and amazing. Ah shit, it's Among Guys. It's gonna be Among Guys, isn't it? Oh my god, they killed it with this episode. Oh my god, all the references from both sides. Like I was just like, wow. And hold on. My glorious Koopa King. Yes. But man, like I'm just happy that Sage didn't die. Like I'm just happy that there were like this was perfect. There's no blood. There was no gore. Like I mean, Bowser did get his skin ripped off, but like not ripped off, but like his flesh ripped off, and he was perfectly fine because you know dry Bowser. But yeah, wow, just wow, they killed it. Oh my god, I honestly don't know if this is my new favorite episode. Oh my god. I'm like, it's like literally, oh my god. Did my most wanted literally get dethroned? I don't know. Well, my former most wanted, Guts versus Dimitri. If you guys want to watch that, I'll put in the description below my reaction to it. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This was crazy. Oh my god. Like, just my insight just feel like all like a mess, and I'm still like processing it. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And yeah. I'm not sure that when the next time I'm gonna be reacting to Death Battle. I tend to really react if it's something it really means a lot to me. Kinda like Guts versus Dimitri. But yeah, if there is like in a future Death Battle that is gonna be like in my most wanted list and something I really cherish, I'll be reacting to it. But if you guys do want to see more, maybe I might make like a separate channel, or even just upload them on here. I don't know. So just let me know down below if you guys want me to do full-on reactions to Death Battle every few weeks. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Peace. Just gotta end it off. I have OBS running. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching.